Morning everybody, welcome back to another week at the Chateau. We are back from our honeymoon, well rested and raring to go. We've shut down for the winter, so it means we will have no interruptions whatsoever and can just crack on with work, which is good news for you because it means a lot more footage, a lot more content for you to have a look at. Anyway, at the moment I'm in the bathroom area of the piggeries and stables. Now this is the area that we're building a gîte for us to live in at the moment. Now, if you're not sure about whereabouts on the estate I'm talking about, it would be good for you to go back and look at the vlog, which is the entire Chateau tour. And then you'll see a complete overview of every single room, every single building within this estate. And then you'll be able to see better whereabouts I'm talking about. But anyway, this is the area we're working on currently. We only have 7 weeks now to try and complete this area as much as we possibly can before Christmas. Then we've got to down tools and get over to the Chateau to start on apartment 4, which needs to be completed by the summer because we have bookings for it already and we haven't even started. So let's talk about the jobs for this week. Now my job is actually in here, the bathroom area, but we'll talk about that in a minute. First job of the day though is to get a door between the bathroom and the bedroom. Now you know we've finished the bedroom area, but whilst we're working in here it's causing so much dust and so much dirt that we're just taking it into the bedroom and it's filthy. So we need to really get a door on this area. So that's what Ted's working on today. Now this is the doorway that goes from the bedroom. Now if you remember, these beams here were beams that we actually took out. They were part of the roof before, and Ted has made a door frame, and as you can see he's done all of his scribing in. Can you see scribing in against the stone? I love the way he does this. It takes a lot of time, but it looks absolutely great. So at the moment Ted's in the workshop, he's making a door for this, but the hole above up here is another problem. Now we went off to a brocante yesterday and we bought some very ornate doors, cabinet doors, and he's going to do something up here. I'm not really sure what, because he's not letting me into the secret, but he's doing something up here with them. So hopefully by the end of this week this doorway will all be closed in and we can continue work on the other side without making loads of mess in the bedroom area. Now this wall behind me is my job for this week. It's a huge wall, goes up 6 meters to the ceiling. Now I need to do a lot of prep on this because I have big plans for it that may be quite controversial to you guys out there, but you have to remember this is our house and I just want to be really creative in here. So this is going to be an area that I'm going to be working on over the next couple of weeks and will be very, very different. So this week, this wall needs to be tape and jointed. It's all been plasterboarded. Ted has done a load of boxing in for the pipe work and all the electrics, which is behind all this. There will be some shelving units going in here, but this part is going to have something very special. So it all needs to be tape and jointed all the way up, and all of the ceiling needs to be tape and jointed all the way down to the wall, and then I need to fill in all the way around. I don't know if you remember a previous video which we did in the bedroom of me doing the filling in from the plasterboard to the ceiling so it joins flawlessly, hopefully. It's time we should crack on. been working a bit, baby?
I'd like to get back into it as soon as possible. What are you laughing at? Don't laugh at me. You're laughing at me.
You look like you got a good tan. It's just
I think it's a good way of doing it. I think it's
what? Just do a bit of grinding and
bit of grinded old oak, and yeah. And then I've found that if you paint yourself with the vinegar and wild wool stain, that's like going to the tanning salon. You know, it really does give you a nice look.
Is it nice getting back into being messy again?
I did forget how hard work this is.
Did you?
Yeah, and because nothing wants to go straight, of course, nothing's ever straight. It's a bit hard work. So this isn't straight. This was never straight. And you try and put a door on things. I've had to shave this off. And these discs here that you get that have got teeth in them, and they're like they're just like a grinding disc where they go on your grinder, but they take this off really well. But it is very hard work, and it's very messy.
You should really be wearing a mask as well. Yeah. You know we're going to get loads of comments. That looks brilliant, baby.
Well, it's getting there, isn't it?
The door looks
so
great.
we've put our framework in to a point just really to offer it up for the panel to see if it looks okay, and it seems to look okay. I've got to put a few little other struts in because I'm just going to do some plain panels either side. This is where the panel goes. And then plain panels either side here. Next step is really just to finish off the plate, put my extra pieces in, source some panel wood either side. Don't know what's going to happen with that. Maybe run a load of old stuff through the planer so it matches here. Because I quite like the idea of everything being gnarly with the panel when you see the panel, because you'll know what I mean when you see the panel. We've got an area above the door going from the bathroom to the bedroom in the piggeries. I had this idea that instead of just putting a panel in there or putting a bit of glass, some people said that, maybe put a bit of glass, I thought it would be nice to put something there that looked like it was a cupboard above there. So to that end, we went looking the other day for some doors, because I want to do it both sides, so it looks like it's a cupboard into the bedroom, cupboard into the bathroom. And let me show you that. So that, with this gorgeous moulding on it, just 2 doors sitting there. And thank you, Charlene, for pointing them out, because we were looking around and we found something that might work, but she found these. And sans cabinet, no cabinet to be found, but 2 doors. And this is the thing, with this looks fabulous and will do exactly what I want it to do. It's a panel, look, flat there. It's probably moulded. I think it's gorgeous. I think I really would just stick it on the wall as a picture, because I think it's absolutely brilliant. But the idea is we're going to inset this. We have to do some work on it at the moment, have to build a framework, and then we also need to cut these down because they are too big at the moment. What I don't want to do, and it's at an angle, if you remember rightly, it's on an angle there because obviously it comes down from the ceiling on the angled ceiling. So I may have to cut a little bit off here, but I think I can get away with just the lovely framework and this obviously beautiful panel. So these two were extraordinarily expensive at €5 each.
Now that was a close shave. Just watch it again. How quickly that piece of oak flew out the back of the saw. Had Ted been standing a few inches to the right, not only would he be in a lot of pain, but his reproductive organs may not have been working anymore.
There you go. Okay, bracing done. All painted up, door painted up, which you'll see later on because there's a bit of foam to go on there. Just this door jamb, and it's got a lock of some description. But what I want to do now is put this panel up. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to nail it on. I've got some hopefully thick enough brads in my nail gun to put it on there. I'm just having a look at the frame, and I think I might have been a little ambitious. Wait a minute, no, it should be alright. Should be alright. Should be alright if I go down the sides. So let's put the panel up. Let's get the nail gun. So I'm really happy with the way it's turned out. Bearing in mind that all of this is either repurposed timber that actually came out of this building, or something we've picked up from our local brocante that wasn't meant for this purpose. But bearing in mind there was nothing here, I think we've done an alright job.
Is it all done?
Yeah, all finished.
Oh my god.
It looks good, yeah?
It looks amazing.
You think, what do you think, yeah?
Oh, it looks amazing. I love it. It just looks
Still
like...
a bit of clean up, I think, after that, but...
It looks like it's been there for years.
Well, that's the lovely thing, isn't it? It's,
I love this. This is great.
Yeah.
And I love these old bits of timbers, these...
Yeah, I wanna, if I'm honest, I would probably like to do something just to clean up these edges.
I like it.
I think we'll just leave it because it looks a bit ancient and it's not going anywhere.
Well, I'm amazed by it. And when you think back to what this was like.
Yeah, I know. It's increasingly, every time we do a little step forward, you just think back to the fact that you couldn't even get in here.
Yeah, I think you've done an amazing job.
Thank you
I love
very
it.
much.
I absolutely love it.
Thank you very
Can
much.
I say one thing?
What's that?
Don't we need a latch and a lock on there?
A latch?
Yeah, to shut the door with.
I think that's a little project for Monday.
If you would like to hitch a ride with us on this adventure, then please check out our Patreon page. For just €5 a month, you can help support our project, receive behind the scenes footage, uncut videos, and have Zoom chats with me and Ted. Be part of the Montmagna family on our Patreon only Facebook page, or make a one-off donation via our PayPal page. All of the links are in the description. You will then know that your contribution helps to preserve a piece of world history.